So we're hanging out with Mark McMorris today. What's going on? Good to see you.
Nice to see you too. Where are you coming from today?
I'm in New York. I hear you're at home, so it's got to be nice for you to be home relaxing a little bit before you hit back on the road.
Nice to be in Canada. Snow's falling.
Okay.
Peaks are all white, so it's good to see.
Amazing. Have you gotten out on the mountain yet?
I've been in Europe the last month and just came home for like a week reset, and we premiered Paved in Vancouver on Thursday. And then yeah, just kind of getting geared up to go again. This trip's going to be a long one, so
Okay, but you have to be excited that Paved is finally coming out. I feel like you've been talking about this for years now, and everyone finally gets to see it.
yeah, Paved is coming on November 7th on Red Bull TV. It's an amazing film. I've got to see it a few times now, and a huge team effort. Brock Crouch, Danny Davis, Ben Ferguson, Zoe Sadowski-Sinat, Anna Gasser, Ilfa, Takaru, Zeb. Like it's a big group effort, and it's all trip based. So yeah, lots of Japan, lots of Canada, lots of Alaska, a little bit of California. So yeah, lots of bases covered and some unbelievable footage and pretty cool story.
Amazing. And if you could describe Paved in your own words, how would you describe the film for people that are going to be seeing it?
Action packed,
Okay.
informative,
Okay.
beautiful, cinematic. Yeah, those are some words that come to mind.
Okay. And, kind of take me through that process because I know it was filmed over the course of two seasons, and I know a lot happens even in one season. So what was it like kind of going in the backcountry and filming this for two different seasons?
Yeah, first season we started filming, but it's a little different for me because I'm not fully invested in just the movie. I'm trying to juggle contests and
Yeah.
obligations and things like that, so I'm jumping around. But first year had a really good trip in Tahoe, but then the second trip I went to film on, I put my knee into my face, so that ended my season. So
Mm.
that wasn't super great, but I recovered and I got on like two trips last year. So not a ton of filming for the movie, but the trips I did go on were really fun, and proud of the shots I do have in the film, but you always want more. So it's tricky. Like I said, everyone has really amazing standout clips, and it makes for a great full team movie.
Yeah. And I know it's been described as part history lesson, part hangout, and part backcountry odyssey. What was your approach when you came into this versus a traditional snow film?
A lot of times you're like trying to film a part,
Okay.
and this was a little different because it being a team movie and location based, it was just like whenever you got on a trip, the goal was just to get the best footage you could and kind of like pay homage to each spot. Like we hit a lot of legendary zones in Tahoe, and then in Japan you're looking for those deep snow, kind of low angle but really fun riding. And then in Alaska, you're kind of going up there to scare yourself and get that like death-defying footage. So
Yeah.
each trip was different but unique in its own right, and lots of good takeaways from every trip. I had a ton of fun filming Paved.
Yeah. And what was maybe like your most memorable moment or memorable takeaway that you have from it?
Ooh, I would say the trip to Tahoe is definitely up there. And then I kind of only got to film one day in the Whistler backcountry last year, but it was in January, and we had a really solid day, so it felt pretty special to be able to sort of get clips that early in Whistler. It kind of turned on fairly early, and it's one of my favorite clips that I have in the film. Was from the first day shooting last winter.
Absolutely. And I feel like you're so busy all the time. How do you stay grounded and sane when you're juggling both, contests and filming?
Yeah, I think I'm really lucky that I have a good team around me and people that help make my life easier, and I hope I enhance their life too. So it's a little give and take there, and just a huge team effort for me to like get through a winter. There's a lot of hands involved, and a lot of people helping behind the scenes that maybe don't get enough credit, but definitely make my world go round. So feel grateful for that. And yeah, just making sure I take the time and days to recover when needed. And that usually keeps me sane.
You need to tell me what it was like being with all these other riders in all these different countries, because I know you guys are super close. So what was that like?
Yeah, I mean, I got to film a movie with all my best friends. I love spending time with Danny and Brock and Ben and Zeb and Zoe, Anna, Takaru. So yeah, I feel like whenever you get to travel the world and work on something you're all passionate about with your best friends, it's kind of like the best thing ever. So I feel really grateful and really lucky that Burton and Red Bull gave us the opportunity.
Absolutely. And what do you think riding in this environment brings out in you as an athlete and as a person?
I think the backcountry is a lot of hard work, and a lot of people don't really grasp that unless you're out there doing it. It's really hard to get shots in the backcountry, and a lot of things need to line up. So just the determination and the work ethic that goes into it is really not to be unnoticed. And I think we can all be proud of what we came up with and what we're about to show you guys.
Oh, that's amazing. And are there any like behind the scenes moments or unexpected stories from filming that you feel like the fans are going to get a kick out of?
There's lots of funny stuff in the film. They caught Brock picking his nose a lot. Zeb doing some outlandish funny stuff, and Ben just scaring the shit out of all of us. He rides in Alaska like it's a little playground for him, even though the mountains are massive and there's a lot at stake. He kind of just has such a calm aura about him and just can ride the scariest things so casually. So yeah, I would say those are some things that people will get a kick out of.
Totally. We love it. And with the season coming up, are you going to be competing this year? Thinking about maybe going to the Olympics?
Trying to do that as we speak. Yeah. That's the goal, to go to my 4th Olympics for Team Canada. That would be nice. I'm working hard at making that a reality, and hopefully do X Games and natural selection and film some more. No project 100% confirmed, but yeah, hopefully some backcountry footage and obviously X Games and natural selection, and then definitely would love to be at the Olympics again. So
for sure,
trying hard.
I can't believe it's going to be your 4th Olympics if you make the team. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Time flies when you're having fun.
I know. And when looking back on it, what would you kind of tell younger Mark through this whole experience with what you know now?
Yeah, just take care of your body and your mind, and to have fun with it, because at the end of the day, it's just riding a piece of wood down the mountain. It's kind of a dream job, so make sure you're enjoying it.
Oh, for sure. And I've been watching you compete for 10 years, which I cannot believe that it's been already a decade. Like you said, time flies when you're having fun.
Amen.
I want to know, how do you continue pushing yourself creatively and athletically to still be on top a decade later?
I think I have a lot of drive to better myself and my riding, and the longevity plays really cool to me, and seeing athletes perform at a high level later into their 30s and things like that, which we didn't see a ton of when I was coming up. So definitely trying to push that envelope and see what's possible and enjoy the ride. And yeah, it's more of like, I just want to see how far I can push it, and to stay healthy and keep learning new things.